Welcome in, friends of the show. It is Taco Tuesday.
Yes, and this is Florida Tonight. I'm Hinds. So happy to see you all.
And I'm Cato. And did you know you can rearrange the letters of Cato to spell taco? Just a fun fact here.
Fun fact. Wow.
All right, here's what we have to look forward to other than tacos tonight. Okay, I've not seen that before. That is great. Love the t-shirt too. We got to put that up in the Florida Tonight merch store. If tacos aren't your dinner plans though, then well, you done messed up.
Now I want to see an alligator eating a taco. I guess we just did. Which local gems made Yelp's top 100 lists on this National Taco Day?
And here's some shenanigans we're gonna talk about.
What happens when you take an inflatable pool into the Gulf?
Probably not good, but we're all about to find out.
Plus,
he ran up to my car and I said, bring me to your mommy, and he ran back here. Up to your car.
A good boy goes above and beyond to save his grandma. You just have to see this one.
Yeah, and if you've already seen it, then you're gonna watch it again, because if you're not saying "aw" at 7 p.m. on weeknights, then you're not watching Florida Tonight.
You got to start your evening off with some must-see video out of Collier County.
Yeah, and this will have you saying, isn't it a bit too early for trick-or-treaters?
Yeah, Florida man.
That's Florida man's best friend, a gator making a house call, spotted at someone's front door in Ave Maria, just northeast of Naples. So would you say this is a door-to-door salesman?
Nice, nice. This video was shared with us by Erlingberg, who says the gator was actually left alone until it eventually wandered back into one of the ponds in the neighborhood.
Well, he'll probably be back for the candy at the end of the month.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, now for an impromptu Florida Tonight history lesson.
Love it. What are we learning?
We're learning all about alligator wrestling.
Yes. It all started with the true native Floridians.
Yeah, the Seminole and Miccosukee tribes, alligator wrestling is a huge part of their cultural history, going back hundreds of years when they caught gators barehanded for food and trade materials.
Handling gators was a survival skill with the goal of bringing the gator back alive from, say, the Everglades to the tribe. Gator wrestling eventually became a way for them to learn to earn money through show performances. And, well, that's the abridged 20-second history of gator wrestling.
Yeah, but for those who want to learn a bit more about it, over the weekend, Big Cypress National Preserve hosted the Florida Alligator Festival. The
event recaptures some of that old Florida spirit so the current generation can get an idea of what life was like.
Today we're out here paying homage to traditional alligator wrestling. The guys that are out here, a lot of these folks are natives, grew up out here in the Big Cypress Swamp, Miccosukee tribal members, or Seminole tribal members.
Alligators are a very, very mysterious animal, and no matter how long I've been doing this, I continue to learn new things about them. Once you get bitten, and it's not a question of if, you're going to get bitten if you're a full-time alligator wrestler. But then after it happens, you start to understand that you don't know it all and you don't know everything, and that you have to stay with the basic rules. There are basic safety rules, just like in baseball or football or any other thing. There's always those basic steps, and if you skip them, you get them.
Alligators are part of Florida's landscape. We have to protect wildlife in Florida, and so events like this, they raise awareness about the importance of the alligators, where they fit in the food chain here as a keystone species.
They're creatures of pure instinct and reflex, and they're just very raw. And I think that's what I like about them, is because like with people and other mammals, you never know. One day they might want to kiss you, and the next minute they might want to eat you.
Well, that about sums it up. While the main event is alligator wrestling, the festival also showcases traditional foods and craft work by the Seminole and Miccosukee tribes.
That is so awesome. I mean, I'd love for us to get down there sometime and experience the Florida Alligator Festival.
Really learn the right way to wrestle an alligator.
Yes, I feel like my technique's very improper.
Yeah.
I need to work on mine.
Now to an incredible story out of the Panhandle, and this one you probably saw, but it's worth seeing over and over again.
It sure is. It's about a good boy, a very good boy named Eeyore, who saved his 86-year-old grandma.
And the woman had taken Eeyore, her son's dog, out for a walk, but she didn't return home.
Yeah, so her worried husband called 911 for help, and wait till you see what happens next, captured on the deputy's body camera.
There's the dog. Hi, baby. Hi, baby, where's your mama? Hi. Hi, where's your mama? Where's your mommy? Come on. Come on, where's your mama? Tell me where mama is.
Wow, that is Eeyore guiding the deputy through a grassy area.
Yeah, the deputy then spotted the woman lying on the ground and runs toward her, telling dispatch to call an ambulance.
The woman had fallen and hurt herself, and it seems like Eeyore knew she needed a hand.
He wouldn't leave. He kept coming back to me.
He ran up to my car and I said, bring me to your mommy, and he ran back here.
He come up to your car.
Good boy.
Oh, sweetheart.
Good boy. Very good boy.
I'm not even his owner. I'm his grandmother. Oh, Eeyore, you're a good boy. Grandma loves you.
Good boy, Eeyore. Hi, baby. Where's your
Oh,
mama?
do we have tissues? I think we need tissues. Oh, we love you, Eeyore.
Eeyore.
What a sweet baby.
That is incredible. That's some of the best friend behavior right there.
Yeah.
Good boy, Eeyore, and kudos to him and that deputy. And thanks to the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office for sharing that great video with us.
Taking a page out of Lassie's book.
I know, right? If it had been a cat, the lady would have been left out in the cold. Forget about it.
Yeah, maybe they might meow, but only because they were worried when they'd get fed next, probably.
Who's feeding me next?
Hey.
All right, time now for the Florida Roundup with some more incredible rescues that you got to see.
Yeah, in Pasco County, a little girl with autism wandered into a lake, and her hero brother dove in to save her.
Yeah, here's that body camera video.
She's in the water? Okay, you got her? Come on. I got her. Give me a hand. Come this way, come this way. Come this way. Put your foot right up on that one. You got it, you got it? I got it, I got it.
Incredible. Thank goodness that 5-year-old girl is now doing okay, thanks to her 17-year-old brother who pulled her from the water with the help of a deputy. And you can just feel the relief from watching them get onto land. We are so glad she's doing okay.
Yeah, really amazing work there by the brother and the deputy. And now to another rescue. Yes, that is an inflatable pool in the Gulf. And putting 2 and 2 together here, this did not go well for those 2 folks who are sitting in it, despite the smiling emojis the Sheriff's Office used to hide their identities. The Hernando County Sheriff's Office Marine Unit had to help these folks out after they decided to take that inflatable pool out on the Gulf. And of course, what happens then? Well, the current. It's very strong, and it starts pulling you out to sea, and you realize you don't have a motor or a sail on your inflatable pool.
Probably much different emojis when they realize what happened, but I always wondered if you could do that. Now we know. In Pembroke Pines, introducing Jelly Bean. She is so cute, so fluffy, and she's got a big job ahead of her. Jelly Bean is the police department's first therapy dog. She'll be working at the department, schools, and community centers.
You know who could use a good therapy dog right now?
Miami Dolphins fans.
Precisely.
And if you see me on my couch crashing out next week, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, whoop-de-doo. That pretty much sums up fans' frustration with the team. And they're not alone. Just yesterday, Dolphins owner Stephen Ross voiced his frustration to head coach Mike McDaniel about the team's loss to the Carolina Panthers. What do you guys think about all this? Is it time for McDaniel to go? I don't know. He and the Dolphins will try to put things right against the Chargers on Sunday. In fact, all 3 of our NFL teams are at home this weekend. The Bucs, coming off of another dramatic win, are hosting the 49ers in Tampa. And the Jags, after beating the Chiefs, are playing host to the Seahawks, who could suffer a back-to-back Florida beatdown, the Seahawks having lost to the Bucs this past Sunday. You know, Tampa, Miami, Jacksonville, I bet Orlando is kind of feeling left out of this whole pro football huddle.
Probably, but not for long. Our friend Jonah Karp introduces us to the Orlando Storm.
You know, we talk a lot about how Orlando's a growing sports city. Well, soon, professional football will be moving into town. The Orlando Storm of the UFL is coming in. They'll be calling Inter & Co Stadium home. They've got a passionate new owner. His name is Mike Rapoli, and I had a chance to catch up with him. Here's part of our conversation. Mike, why is this sport and this city and this venue, in your estimation, going to work?
I think, Florida and Orlando is a football craze market. I've been a resident now for 6 years, and when you live in New York, you get the Jets and the Giants, and there really isn't much college football up there. But here, from Jacksonville Jaguars to the Buccaneers to the Dolphins, UCF, Florida State, Florida, Miami, to have a team in Orlando that's just Orlando in this market where everybody's rooting for most teams that are outside this territory, I think it's pretty special. And the venue here at Interco Stadium, didn't exist 10 years ago. So I think the growth of the Orlando market, when you add it to this stadium that's brand new, and this football craze market, I think is going to be a perfect marriage.
Mike actually came up with the name Storm. He's originally from New York, so when he moved from New York to Orlando, the first thing he noticed was all the storms down here. So when he had to come up with the name, Storm seemed like the perfect name. And as a New Yorker myself, I can't say I disagree. For Florida Tonight, I'm Jonah Cart.
Thank you, Jonah. I think that was a Florida Tonight first, too. 2 New Yorkers on the same show.
How about that? Now, keeping it with sports, we were supposed to talk Taylor Swift's new album tonight.
What does that have to do with hockey? This is the start of hockey season.
Yeah, just wait. When asked, what song are you embarrassed to admit you love, here is what the Orlando Solar Bears had to say.
Sorry, Taylor Swift. What is it?
Pink Pony Club. I'ma keep on dancing.
Firework, Katy Perry.
Love Story by Taylor Swift.
The Moana soundtrack, Disney movie. Unwritten. I forget the artist.
Never Say Never, Justin Bieber. Toxic by Britney Spears.
Pink Pony Club.
Forever and for Always, Shania Twain. Probably anything by Tate McRae. Just Keep Watching.
I have way too many, but I'm not embarrassed. I'll go with Love Story, Taylor Swift.
Yes, and with that, we just became huge Orlando Solar Bear fans.
Yeah, but if you're gonna release your inhibitions, at least know that Unwritten is sung by Natasha Bedingfield.
Yes. I think all of those songs were good.
I think some of them were good.
What song are you embarrassed to admit you love?
I was just singing this to someone the other day. I don't remember, is it Trisha Yearwood or Leanne Rimes, but How Do I Live Without You?
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that? I think that's Leanne Rimes.
I think so. I think they both released a version. But anyway,
yeah,
I'm embarrassed to admit I love that song.
That's a good song.
How about you?
I'm not embarrassed of any songs. I like
That's
a
true.
song.
You really aren't.
I mean, I guess I could say if someone says I should be embarrassed of, maybe like the whole Cats musical soundtrack. I love Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat.
Love the Cats musical.
It's a banger.
I know. Look at us. We have no shame here. We'll have more shameless Florida Tonight after this break.
Keep it here.
Fat Gator Week was last week. You're late. It's not just Taco Tuesday, it is National Taco Tuesday. And if you're not celebrating like this guy here, then what are you even doing?
That gets better and better each time. Wouldn't it be so cool if we were on at a local Mexican restaurant?
I bet we are
now?
Somewhere out there. I bet someone has us on.
Let us know.
Hi, save some tacos for us. We couldn't get a chef on tonight. I mean, I quit.
I was thinking about that, but I hear we do have some cake tomorrow. So at least it's food to look forward to. For now, we're talking tacos. So let's check out which local spots made Yelp's top 100 best restaurants to grab tacos. Let's just say California has us mostly beat here, but we made the list. Shout out to Taqueria El Asador in Pensacola, coming in at 47.
And Los Choluros in Holmes Beach, that's in the Tampa Bay area, coming in at number 53.
And Antojitos Donachiris in Clearwater secure the number 96 spot. And speaking of Clearwater, hey, if you're in the downtown area, Tequila's has great authentic Mexican food, but also pumpkin spice infusions.
Oh, come on.
All right, check out this pumpkin spice churro ice cream.
Wow.
Ooh, and horchata, too.
Pumpkin spice horchata, creamy cinnamon. We will take several right now.
Also, Yelp's top taco trends of 2025 are birria tacos, of course, and vampiro tacos.
Okay, I know birria, very good. What is a vampiro taco?
So it is a soft tortilla taco that's grilled until it becomes all crispy and crunchy like a hard taco shell.
Okay.
I would be down for that.
All right, sounds like a taco chimichanga mashup kind of there.
Sounds like we need somebody to make it in our kitchen soon.
Yes, hint, hint to all you wonderful chefs out there that can get funky with the Mexican food. All right, time to head to the theme parks, sort of. Disney hotels. Those count as adult theme parks, right? At least we like to think so.
A huge event is happening next month at Walt Disney's Swan and Dolphin Hotel. It's being called the best party of the year.
Our friend David Martin takes us there for a preview.
Simply put, it is massive, and people roll out of the Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic.
I would without question call it the best party of the year, and this year will be the biggest party of any year.
Greg Sherman is the resort's director of food and beverage.
We go from causeway to causeway, strip to strip, and we take over the entire grounds of the resort for this event.
And you do it with an immense amount of food and beverage.
We're actually doing it this year with the most amount of food and beverage we've ever done it with.
49 new food dishes from all of the restaurants on property. Hundreds of beverage tastings, beer, wine, booze, plus celebrity chefs including Todd English.
You will be actually on the causeway greeting people.
100%. They're shaking hands, kissing babies. That's what I do. And cooking some good food, hopefully. And there's some classic stuff we make out of Blue Sue, which is my restaurant here.
Chef English and Chef Michael Mina will offer separately ticketed 5-course tasting experiences with beverage pairings. And part of the party proceeds will benefit the Wounded Warrior Project. Kevin Sosa, Army veteran, spent 10 years of brutal service overseas. He had multiple injuries, and transitioning out of the military was tough for him.
Wounded Warrior Project provided programs to help me cope with some of those emotions and those demons and those battles that I was dealing with from the battlefield that I brought home with me, and really said, you're not weak. We just have to work through these things. And they gave me a new hope, a new purpose through their programs, which ultimately changed my life.
Tickets for both nights of the Classic, November 14th and 15th, are now on sale at foodandwineclassic.com.
How many hours is the event?
The actual event, last year we made 4 hours. This year we decided to keep it 4 hours, but we did something we've never done before as well. We brought the event earlier, so it ends at 9 o'clock, and then in all 3 of the hotels we're hosting after parties, which we've never done before as well. So we're going to have live music, and the party really continues this year.
With the ticket price?
Yeah, it's just included.
So you party outside for 4 hours, and then there's an after party.
In each one of the hotels, we're going to play live music until midnight, starting at 9 p.m., which we've never done before, which is really cool.
How do you recommend people pace themselves from 5 o'clock to midnight?
I recommend all of our guests take advantage of the 2-night ticket package and book a room and really take it in.
Yeah, I would say so.
Or hire an Uber driver. At Walt Disney World, David Martin, Florida Tonight.
Yeah, 2 nights, that could be exhausting after the second night, but hey, I'm all for it. All right, still ahead, a brand new state-of-the-art aquarium is preparing for its grand opening tomorrow. We're going to take you there for a preview tour.
And looking live at gorgeous St. Augustine. Hey, guys, we will be right back.
All right, this is exciting. A new state-of-the-art aquarium is opening soon in Sarasota.
Moat Sea is preparing to welcome visitors, both young and young at heart, starting tomorrow.
Yeah, our friend Kimberly Quizon has a behind-the-scenes look.
From penguins to a giant Pacific octopus named Brizzy, there is so much to see behind these doors, but it's much more than animals, and Moat Sea hopes to leave a greater appreciation on visitors for all waterways across the globe. A big focus of Moat Sea is STEM education. That's the first thing you spot when you walk through the aquarium doors. Here, more than 70,000 students from Sarasota and Manatee counties will have the chance to come through these classrooms while learning about what Moat is doing with conservation and sustainability. As you travel across exhibits, there are learning tools and workforce training labs, which will be used by students from high school to college to help with internships and eventually jobs in areas like AI, veterinary care, coral reef, and even aquaculture fisheries.
For us, it's about the importance of the conservation and sustainable use of our waterways. And that's really at the forefront of what we're trying to do here. This is an informal marine science research education experience. And that's what we want people to come away with, not just wowed by how fun it is and the animals and everything, but having a greater sense of connection to what's happening in our waterways.
Located just off of I-75 in Sarasota County, this is a great location for not only locals, but visitors from all across the state. Moat wants to open doors to STEM education for all students, bridging the gap and giving access to students who wouldn't otherwise have the opportunities to help our environment and waterways. Moat Sea opens to the public on Wednesday, and there is so much to see and do here that you'll be planning your next visit before you even get to the car. For Florida Tonight, I'm Kimberly Quizon.
Thank you, Kim. Can't wait to check it out.
I know. I want to be that giant Pacific octopus.
Right?
That sounds really cool. All right, still ahead, we're checking out some of your viewer photos, so keep it here.
All right, did y'all see the harvest moon last night?
We didn't because we live in this box here. So please let us out.
I at least got to see it this morning. It was right there in the sky. Well, viewer Kitty Willis saves the day. If you didn't get to see it, check out this incredible photo she took of the moon last night.
Great shot, Kitty. Yeah, she says she took this photo in Largo last night, catching, and again, I couldn't see it here in Tampa because it was overcast most of the time, but it did peek through sometimes.
Yeah, great shot. Florida Tonight viewer Leanne from Sarasota sent us a sweet message too. Thank you for wishing us a happy Mid-Autumn Festival, and thanks for watching the show. You guys are the best.
You guys are the best. Please keep watching. We need it. Thank you all for watching Florida Tonight.
We will see you tomorrow.